Hi, this video is about femininity, masculinity, and quantum physics. My name is Philipp Eschlimann, and this is my video channel. It can be on YouTube, it can be on Instagram. And please follow this channel, subscribe to it, and like the video. Thank you. Femininity, masculinity, and quantum physics. How are these things related? Let's start with the question how you can lead an easy, fulfilled, joyful life full of love. Your life will always oscillate between two poles. It will oscillate between chaos and order. Let me give you an example. If everything was just order, you'd be totally stiff. You wouldn't be moving. So you wouldn't be able to actually interact with the world and to react to the world and change something in the world so life becomes livable and worth living for you. And on the other hand, on the chaos side, if everything is just chaos, then the parts of your body would not be working together. There would be a lack of order, there would be a lack of coordination, there would be a lack of, parts of you working together, which would make it impossible for you to be alive. So you're always oscillating between these two poles. The more controlling order pole is associated with the male energy. The chaos, the creativity, is more associated with feminine energy. In today's society, the controlling part is very much dominating. You can tell how people behave. People make a lot of plans. They try to control outcomes they cannot control. Let's look at the coronavirus. A virus is a part of nature, and its behavior may be controlled to a certain extent. But there's also a large part of it that is uncontrollable. Now, as a society, where do we place ourselves? Where do we end up? How much of our chaos, of creativity, of the freedom, are we willing to sacrifice in order to move towards more control, where we expect to be able to reduce the number of deaths with regards to the virus? How much are we willing to sacrifice? Where are we positioning ourselves? And the same question arises for you as an individual. Are you trying to control your outcomes? This is very easy in your job. In your job, you know, if I do this, and this, I will reach this outcome and this will have this consequence, right? But for instance, a relationship, a love relationship, is the pure opposite. You are opening up to creativity, to chaos. And that's what's so difficult for many of us. This is why we have so many single people, because we think we can control things, but we cannot. Why are we trying to control? The reason why we're trying to control is because we are afraid of the chaos. We are afraid of the disorder. We are afraid of the lack of structure. We believe that structure is equal to certainty. And in a world that is increasingly complex, we feel that we need to put structure on top of our lives in order to be able to actually prevail. And it is true that structure helps, but it needs to be balanced. You can't be on the extreme side. You can't be totally chaotic or totally structured. You need to find a balance. What does that mean specifically? It means to, let me give you an example. When I decided to start my own company, I was very much afraid. I remember how just a year ago I was scared every day that I wouldn't have enough clients to help me survive. So being scared is an internal process, is a feeling. And it turned out there was no reason for it, because my business has gone very, very well and has grown by a factor of 5. So there was no reason to be afraid, but still I was very afraid. If you learn to handle this fear, you will be open to more chaos. Saying this is equivalent to saying that the wish to control, the desire to control, comes from the fear of chaos, from the fear of uncertainty, from the fear of not knowing what expects you. And uncertainty, or certainty as the opposite, is one of the main drivers of human behavior very often. Ask yourself, what are you sacrificing in your life? Are you sacrificing excitement? Are you sacrificing love? Are you sacrificing connection, growth, or contribution in order to avoid uncertainty? Now, let's look at this from a quantum physical perspective. It is very simple. What looks like chaos and lack of order to us is not really chaos and lack of order. It's just the limited human mind that doesn't see how everything is connected, because everything is connected. And the main connections for us humans are from the inside to the outside, because what we feel on the inside, what we hold true on the inside, what we believe about ourselves and the world, shapes what is going on around us. And because we have very often very little understanding of what is going on inside of us, we feel that what is happening around us is just chaos and uncertainty. And in order to get back to certainty, we're going for more control, which leads to a masculine dominated world where the feminine and women are often marginalized. And it's just fear that drives this. To conclude, I invite you to open up to more chaos, to more femininity. And if you are afraid of this, find out what scares you. And this is my job as a quantum coach. I can show you on a computer screen what scares you and what you take in order from moving from this control-based side to a more chaos and creativity-based side. This is my job. This is what I'm here for. Please get in touch with me. You will find my contact details in the comment. And I look very much forward to helping you achieve a greater and more expansive life for yourself and for the rest of the world. Thank you very much for watching this video. Bye.